Hey guys, so this is going to be an influencer unboxing. Well, not really an unboxing because I just opened it. But, and like a first impression slash demo type video because it is a foundation. This is the Rimmel Stay Matte box. And it is a new foundation from them. As always, they send a little card with information and everything. You're only supposed to need a small pea-size amount of this stuff. It's Feather Light formula, and it's liquid mousse, oil-free. So this is kind of exciting because I'm hoping that it's good for, well, I'm hoping that it actually stays matte like it says it does, but this is what it looks like. Apparently this was out, or has been out in the UK for a while now, so it's just coming here, and people online seem really excited about it, so I'm excited to try it. I got the color Ivory, which seems like it's going to be a pretty good match for my skin tone. You get 1 ounce in here. I'm not sure how much it's going to retail for because it doesn't say on here, but it's just a squeeze tube, and oh, it's really thick, so let's hope that it doesn't feel really thick. It says it's feather light, featherweight, so you can tell it's really thick, but that's usually a good thing. So I'm going to just try it out. I just moisturized my face, so I'm good to go. I'm just gonna do what I usually do, put it on the back of my hand, and I'm gonna use my Real Techniques stippling brush. I like doing it this way better than just like putting dots all over my face. I don't know why. So it seems like pretty decent coverage right off the bat. It doesn't have any scent at all to it. It doesn't feel greasy or anything, which is nice. I don't know if you can tell a difference. Hopefully you can, but see, you can see the redness on this cheek, and it covered it up on this side pretty well. So you definitely need more than a pea-size amount. Like it says use a pea-size amount, but with the stippling brush anyway, that's not enough. I think I need like 2 pea-size amounts. And it's not really, like, I have that little patch of dry skin on my forehead, and it doesn't seem to be accentuating that or sticking to it, so that's nice. Like, the last influencer box I got was the Rimmel, like, goodie box for doing the Rimmel mascara challenge thing, so they had the BB cream, the Rimmel BB cream in it, and I hated it. It was like, it said that it was supposed to keep you matte, but no way. I was like, it made me more oily, and it just made me look like a grease slick, so I did not enjoy the Rimmel BB cream, but I can already tell that I think I'm gonna like this. I'm just anxious to see how it holds up throughout the day. And it does seem like a pretty good match for my skin, so if you're pale like me, then the Ivory is a pretty good match. But I think they have lighter shades too, because the one in the picture is light porcelain, so that's even lighter than the Ivory one. so I think that's pretty good. I had nothing else on my face other than moisturizer because I want to test the product with no primer or anything to see how it holds up on its own. But I like the finish that it gives. It's definitely matte. It looks like powder actually. So I'm not even gonna pop the powder over this because it looks nice just like this, and I wanna test the actual product and not use anything else over it that's gonna affect it. So I'm gonna leave this on all day and I will keep checking back and see how it goes, but first application and I like it so far. So it's definitely a good match for my skin because pretty much can't even tell that it's all over my hand. But yes, I will keep checking back, and I don't even know what time it is right now. It's like 1 o'clock or something like that. So I'll check back in a couple hours and we'll see how it goes, because usually the first few hours I can tell if I'm going to like a foundation or not, because how oily I am at that point will determine it. So I'll be back in a little bit. Alright, so it is now 5 o'clock-ish, I think. 5:08. Yes, I've got a new phone. We won't even talk about this, but I'm glad I have a phone again because I went over a week without one, and you realize how dependent you become on your phone, because I was going to like check it, and if you didn't see my video about it, my phone got run over by a car, so I had a big issue and everything, and I kept going to check my phone, like go check Facebook, go check Instagram, and it wasn't there because it was broken. So you realize how dependent you are on your phone when you don't have it. But it's like good and bad because no one was bothering me, so that was pretty awesome. But it is 5:08, I think I said. Whatever. It was 1 o'clock before. It was like 1:10 when I filmed the first part of this. But I am not shiny at all, and I am super impressed with this foundation so far. So hopefully you can see, like, you guys know usually if I have no makeup on I'm a little bit shiny, so this is just the Rimmel Stay Matte Foundation. This is pretty awesome. This is like standing up to how the Kat Von D one works for my skin. There's no shininess coming through. It is I don't know how to describe it. It's not as smooth looking as the Kat Von D one, but it's not horrible. Like, I mean, if you get way up close to my skin, you can tell that I have makeup on, and the Kat Von D one isn't really like that unless you use too much of it. But, yeah, I really like this so far. I just hope it's not gonna break me out or anything, because sometimes that can happen too. But so far, really like it. I'll check back probably one more time in a few hours, because that's about the amount of time I would wear this in a normal day anyways. So big thumbs up for me so far, so I'll talk to you guys again in a little bit. Okay, so it is I don't have my phone with me. 8:06, and I am pretty damn impressed with this foundation. I got another different lip color on now. This is what happens when I'm working on my blog and channel all day. So I mean, the most I can say about it is it looks like I'm wearing a powder because it's so matte. Like, I'm not shiny at all, which I'm so impressed with this. I think Rimmel foundations are usually around like $8 in the drugstore or something like that. There's 1 ounce of product in here. Don't quote me on the price because I have no idea what this is going to sell for. If you hear noise, Aiden is taking all the DVDs off the DVD shelf. But yeah, this is totally worth it. It's, like I said, this is very comparable, for me anyway, to the Kat Von D one, which is much more expensive than this will probably be. But I'm going to have a full review of this on the blog. This was just my first day wearing it. Hopefully it doesn't break me out or anything. It doesn't look like it's going to, because Yeah, usually when a foundation breaks me out, by the end of the first day I can tell because I'll have pimples around my mouth usually, and I don't see any yet, so fingers crossed because this is a pretty awesome foundation if it doesn't do that. But like I said, I didn't use anything other than moisturizer and this on my face today, so you know that that's the product working by itself. So surprised that I'm not shiny. Like, I did laundry and everything, I was sweating before, and I'm not shiny, so huge, huge thumbs up for this foundation from me so far. Once I have the blog review posted, I will put it in the info box below. And that's pretty much it for today, so I will talk to you guys in my next video.